Alvin of Lagos recently shared a very worrisome video. He took to his IG handle and shared this video of extortion at their estate gate. Like, what's going on? We all know that he recently moved into a new estate in Aja, and the guy is, in fact, I like how he's honest. I like how he's not trying to show off. He is moving his things gradually, buying properties as he can afford, buying properties like household items within his power and within his means. Now, what happened? He gave this disturbing encounter that he had with, I don't know if it's Omonile boys, definitely not estate management. When he was moving in, according to him, before he entered his estate gate, the truck that was carrying his property was stopped even before the estate gate, and they demanded that he should pay money because he's moving into an estate. He was thinking maybe it's like 1,000, 2,000, or 5,000 naira max, but no. They started from 100,000 naira that he has to settle the boys, the area boys, before he would be allowed to move into the estate with his truck. First timer. At the end of the back and forth negotiation and this and that and that, he paid what? 50,000 naira and thought that was the end. Another day he bought AC, just 1 unit of AC, like this standing AC. He bought it, trying to move it into the estate again. They held him outside the estate and demanded that he must pay 20,000 naira before he gets into, in fact, before he's allowed to pass. Okay, after back and forth, he paid the money. Again, he went to buy kitchen utensils. Moving in, coming in with his friend's car, not like it was just a very big load, since he loaded in the boot and maybe some of them behind the passenger side, by the passenger side behind the front of the seat. They stopped him again. In fact, they tried to stop him, but he told his friend who was driving to keep driving, not to stop for them. And he came online to say, what's this? According to him, he had reported to the estate community, the estate, what do you call it now? Management. They said they were working on it, they are on it, they will see to the end. Has anybody experienced this kind of thing in Lagos? I don't know. Why is Lagos, Nigeria like this? Why must people be extorted like this? Yes, we know that there are no jobs in Nigeria, but it's not the fault of the ordinary citizens. Channel your anger, channel your energy to the right place. Alvin is not a politician for you to say, I want to do it to him because they are the ones that have refused to provide job, provide light, give us a conducive environment, make the place livable for us. He is not a politician. He is just an ordinary citizen trying to make ends meet, trying to work for himself. So he's not even regretting moving into that estate. If it's you, what will you do? Like, you cannot even comfortably bring things into your own estate. Not that he's bringing things for sale, and you will not say, we are task force, we are this, we are that, we are produce. These are the household items he's buying for himself. And he's still going to buy a lot more. So is he not still going to continue paying and paying like this? As far as I'm concerned, that house does not have chairs yet. Because he said he has not furnished his living room. That's the parlor. Because he cannot afford it now. He is doing these things within his means. meaning that he is bringing things. So he will keep bringing in things small, small. So when he wants to bring in his shares now, they will still stop him at the gate and prevent him. When he wants to bring in curtain and other things, I don't know if he has fixed his room, like the bed and the mirror and everything there that has to be moved in. How long will he continue to pay this kind of bill? Who is in charge? Because it's as if the Omonile boys or the area boys are beyond talking to. No one can talk to them. No one can stop them. Lagos State government, what are you saying? What are you doing? Does it mean that people cannot live in Lagos comfortably, peacefully, and happily? And we said this is one Nigeria. Or is it because he's not Yoruba? Are they also doing it to every other resident of that estate? I don't think so. If they are doing it to every other resident of that estate, they would have raised an alarm. They would have, because that estate is a big one. So I believe that very important and influential people are living in that estate. And if that is the case, meaning that if they are doing this kind of thing to everyone in that estate, some of them that have connections to the government would have gone to government to say, this is what we are going through. I just hope that Lagos State governor will come into this. I just hope that the local government chairman of that, what do they call that place, Aja, the local government chairman that is responsible for that place, the councillors, people were elected. People are also representing that place in the National House of Assembly. I just wish that relevant authorities will come up and stop this mess. You are making people uncomfortable. Like the boy is now regretting moving into that estate. An estate he moved into just to upgrade his life and his business. We all know that Alvin moved into that place because of his business. Because he said he needed a bigger space to maybe have a showroom, use one of the rooms as a showroom, use one for his bead. You can see what he's doing with the kitchen. You can see that he's always doing his cooking vlogs in the kitchen, meaning that it is for business. That house, some persons will say, why did he rent that kind of amount, that house that is so huge? He is doing it for business. That house is what he wants to use to generate income for himself. So why will he now be frustrated? He's not asking for a government job. He's just asking for governments to do what they need to do. He's just asking for peace of mind, for security. How can you be extorting people like that? Guys, have you ever experienced this kind of thing in your area? If you live in Lagos, I'd like to know. If you're outside Nigeria, in fact, of course, I know that this kind of thing cannot be happening outside Nigeria. But if you have had similar experience before you left, let's have your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you.